with me here on stage, the CTO at Ortelius, Stefan Dageson, and Amalia Larsson-Hurtig, Business Development Consultant at Ortelius. Welcome, both of you. Yeah. Hey. So, the final quarter of an hour, we have a couple of minutes. So let's wrap this up together. And here's Mike. So it's, and we have you can have this one, I believe. So.
Is this right?
You can, no, that wasn't right. That's the way to do it. That's a modern crowning. Yes, for you. Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay, I think we have some sound here. Great.
Test.
Test. Yeah, yes, we can hear you. So, we talk digital twins of the organization.
Yes.
That's we've heard plenty of times. So, what's the new thing with this, if you give your words?
The new thing, I think the best way to explain it, as I see it, is to compare it to an ordinary application.
Yeah.
And as Joachim talked about before, it's like a DTO or a digital twin. Then you have the focus to really try to reflect the business or the reality in the best possible way. And you're creating this virtual model of the business for people and machines to start collaborate.
But isn't it?
It's a different focus from an application, really.
Couldn't it be just a buzzword? Well, it's a digital twin. We are doing digital twins here.
Yeah, of course. But we think it's more something more substantial, and we've seen a lot of examples of that today. That it's something different. You start with another focus. If you start with an application, you try to build something to support a specific task or a function or a process.
Yeah. So when should I contact you? When I have a big fluffy problem? Oh, we don't know how to solve it. Is that the right level?
The further you are from having a DTO, the sooner you should call.
Okay.
You see, no, I heard that sometime.
Yeah.
But I think it's never too early to call.
But
you always have.
But we just learned to know about big data and machine learning, and so why it is so important to.
It's even more important now because you see, data lakes turning into data swamps, because you don't have the structure of the information. So you can, with this new technique, this new dynamic modeling technique, you can actually map your data earlier when it's created into the system. It's like source sorting. Today, what you do is really that you're source sorting at the dump yard. That's what most companies do, really. They use these data scientists, the most expensive people in the business, to sort the data and try to figure out and try to understand and get to interpret a context from data. This is the way to really put the context and relate it to the reality instead.
But where do we start?
As we've heard,
DTO.
A great way of starting is actually figuring out a business problem or a business need that you have and try to decide on one that will actually engage the business as a whole. This is where you could start your DTO journey in a good way. We've heard plenty of examples of it here today as well.
Yeah. So just by
try
having that.
Try to decide on something. If you find something big and hairy that you haven't been able to tackle yet, we would like to know.
And does it have to be big and hairy?
It can be small and scalable as well, in that sense.
The bigger, the hairier, the better the effect, of course.
Hopefully.
So it depends on what effect you want.
Exactly.
And how do you from a business perspective, how do you work with the DTO? Just seeing the opportunities.
Yeah, we often start with business prototyping. So that is actually exploring the problem and letting the business engage in that as well. So within business prototyping, you have the possibility of visualizing and interacting with what you're prototyping around. So then you can actually engage the business in that need. And you can anchor also the decision within your organization.
And then when you say anchor, who do you...
Letting the resources be part of the journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I could get a quick list, well, I brought some
If you
bullet points to bring.
If you want a cliche,
Yeah, give me the cliche,
yeah,
please.
you should think big. You
Think
should
big.
start small, and you should learn fast.
Okay, so no problem is well, small, big problems, opportunities. You can come with anything.
Yeah, it could be that you're standing in front of a big decision. For example, you are about to change one of your critical systems where the information that is kept in the system is affecting a large part of your business. Then maybe you want to hypothesize and actually test what is supposed to be happening in this and try to create a more holistic view of the whole information flow.
So, it could be any business, any area.
Yeah, we would like you to, of course, to engage many functions of your business and try not to think of it as something in a silo, but something that actually connects. As we heard from Peab, for example, it is important to get the business working with this.
So well, you got me. So where do we start? How do we start?
Yeah, a good way to start is really to do the prototypes together, I would say. And then on the journey ahead, maybe you would like to elaborate a little bit, Stefan?
Yeah, I think it's you can start. I mean, if you have something urgent and typically involve a lot of people, because this is a silo breaker, so that's a good start. Something urgent, something important. But then, if you really want to build something, if you want the DTO to be the core of the backbone of your business, then of course you need to think more in an architecture around how to build it, to build the most fundamental capabilities first, and doing it in the right order, follow the flow.
Yeah.
Etc. And it's not about process modeling, that's very important. Here it's about thinking about the result, the product of the process. People don't usually think about information as a product, but that's a different. I mean, if you think of it as a car factory, then it's very natural that you understand the product before you design your process.
Yeah.
And this is the same thing here. You should really understand the information, the twin, its structure before because it will really affect the process.
Yeah, when you start expanding on your DTO, so when you're in your journey and you have gotten a large backbone of information that is related to a large part of your organization and your business functions, then it is also important with the governance and maintenance and the development of this information. And there it is key to involve these people early on so that you know who is an information owner and expert within a certain area or domain. We heard a little bit about that as well.
Let's see if we have any questions for you. It's soon 5 o'clock here, so we have to end. Just wondering, do anyone have anything to ask, or do you know it all now? Just wave with your hands if you have anything. Well, then I would say thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good to have you here, and an applause for you.
Thank you.
And let's invite Joachim again. You can take the hand mic. Yep. So.
Oh, yes.
So we just 2 minutes to go.
All right.
Yeah. So let's see. Final words. It's been a long afternoon.
Yep.
But I hope they got the concept if they didn't know it before. What are your thoughts? Feelings? Thoughts?
I'm curious about Minecraft and you. I think there is a special relation there.
Between?
Minecraft and you.
Between Minecraft,
yeah. But no, I think I love hearing the examples. I work with them almost every day, and I love to hear Carl on the steps that Sandvik is taking on their journey, because it's so close to home for us. And I think I love the fact that they're seeing opportunities and having the courage to move along, because of course it's unknown for most. As I said before, it's unknown for most. So it takes a lot of curiosity to move along with it.
And final word, anything special you want to bring with
Yep.
if you want to mingle?
Yep, absolutely. Mingle outside. It's already set up outside, so please mingle there. Talk to us a bit more, and make sure to, what was it? Exploit or explore? Explore, right? We say explore.
Both, yeah.
Yeah. Explore a bit more. So very nice to have all of you here, and yeah.
So thank you all, and I hope you enjoyed. And that was it.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.